Oh, are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. You're listening to Please Send Dick Pics, and I don't have an impression.
The sun is out.
Wakey wakey, takey wakey, dipsy, dipsy, la la, la la, po, po, Teletubbies, 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 say hello, ow. I don't know. That's not how they laugh. That's not how they laugh.
Everybody, my name's April, and I have a special co-host / guest today.
Hi.
What's your name, dear?
Kate
What's
Borrell.
Borrell. And you're listening to Please Send Dick Pics. Cool. Well, thanks for being on. We're actually at like a coffee shop. And we were gonna podcast in this coffee shop.
But we're shy.
It's really quiet in there, and then the street's kind of noisy. So we're like just in my car podcasting right now. And yeah, so that's that. We ran into a couple making out on the way to my car, and I'm like, all right, cool. This is a really safe area. So he wasn't attacking her. They're actually together. That's great.
We don't know if they're actually together.
But they seem to be enjoying the kiss. So maybe they... Man, if he was attacking her, she loved it. So
that's
very calm.
Right there.
It's a very calm attacking. It was very chill.
I saw him attack me from a mile away.
And when they separated, they laughed. I'm like, I don't know. They might be. This may not be an attack. Okay. So how is your week going?
Good.
Anything exciting?
I was at a show called This Week Sucks Tonight.
I saw you. I took you to it.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I gave you back your keys because I was worried you didn't have your keys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I knew where they were. They were on a table.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Trevor Skies and Ronnie D and LZ.
You were very shy about going to This Week Sucks Tonight because you were telling me your crush might be there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you didn't give me a name. And you're like, but my crush is here.
And then he wasn't there. Anyways. So I was talking to Trevor, and then you're like, your keys.
Not
and then we
crush.
left. Yeah. No, yeah. Well, I mean, Trevor's all right. Yeah. So.
The rumors. Mr. Rumors.
What about how did you feel on stage? You seemed really confident.
I was.
You're like hugging my car seat right
now. Because
Kate,
this car seat loves me.
I'm glad there's love in the world because Kate, I know you have a boyfriend, but now I can tell him you're cheating with my car seat. Not a kid car seat, my actual car seat, like the actual adult. I don't have kids. That's not what I'm saying, but
look, the couple that was making out earlier inspired me.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna put down my window. Okay, cool. Just so we get a little bit of ambiance of car noise in here. That's what I wanted, so that's cool. So that was your week. Did you do anything else?
I mean, I work as a caregiver. I saw Solo with one of my friends, and Yeah, I don't think Solo was meant to be a comedy in the slightest. I mean...
Were they trying to make it a comedy?
They were trying to make it a comedy and trying to take risks with it originally, but apparently from what I've heard, neither Kathleen Kennedy nor the producers nor the screenwriters of Solo liked the improvisation that was going on. So,
oh, jeez.
they're 3/4 done with the movie, and the 2 directors get fired. And then they replace him with Ron Howard, who is a competent director, and...
Is he, though?
Yes. I mean, there was no Wells Fargo wagon for showing up in... What, you haven't seen The Music Man, where a little Ron Howard is singing the Wells Fargo wagon
I'm sorry, I haven't
song?
seen The Music Man yet. Oh my god, I know I should.
Oh my god,
know I should.
Well, I'm sorry, but not sorry about those spoilers.
What's your favorite musical? Is it that Music Man?
Mary Poppins?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I would say Sound of Music. Oh, yeah, Mary Poppins.
It's a long sit. Not as long as a sit as the Sound of Music. Sound of Music is 4 hours.
Just when you go see it, or the movie?
The movie.
Really? Is it like a made-for-TV movie that spans days?
No, it's just a theatrical movie with
I've
Julie
seen it.
Andrews, and it's 4 hours. It's a 4-hour sit.
I didn't know it was 4 hours. It went by so fast because I loved it so much.
Oh, well, I knew it was a 4-hour sit.
So, are you trying to say that The Music Man is basically Star Wars? No.
No.
It's got a solo though. So.
No.
Horses.
It's got horses. Don't tell Lou, but it has horses.
Oh no, Lou, it has horses. So let's see. Well, I'll tell you about my week. It was also not full of movies at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching a lot of stand-up specials, so I don't go into my brain too much and get stuck there.
I too also watched some stand-up specials.
Which ones?
An old one called John Mulaney, the Comeback Kid.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then a recent one by Tig Notaro.
I saw that one. Yeah, I just saw that one. I liked her joke about the cat. Like the cat, like she gets a kitten and
I
then
can
she's
only
like...
remember the stupid things that were said about her wife.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Her wife
is so stupid.
Is like, can you have sex with a baby?
Yeah. What kind of wife is that? What a great wife.
Then it's 2 minutes of, no, that's not funny.
Yeah, she's very chill. I was like, definitely looking for the things that were funny. I like her as a person. I was just like, where... I'm like, you get into the funny part? I thought the thing at the end, I don't want to spoil it, but she brings out the Indigo Girls like 7 times. And eventually they...
Well, they eventually show up. They're just shy.
Yeah. I think I'd have to be there to find that funny. I kind of find it... Did you find that really funny?
I thought she was just trolling them. Her audience,
I thought they might be there.
Like 10 minutes of, well, here they are, and the audience being excited and applauded, and then she comes out again, and it's like, wait, where are they?
You know, as it was playing, I looked ahead on the little tiny...
Well, I did not.
Okay, I looked ahead. I'm like, they're there eventually.
You look shame.
I know. I spoiled it for myself. I looked at the little tick mark thing below, and I was like, the little images and stuff.
Now you're going to have to do that for the Music Man. Where's Little Ron Howard?
Yeah, probably. I'll just YouTube Little Ron Howard and Music Man and just see it right away.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is great. Do you want to roll down your window? Is it hot? I'm sorry. Let me turn on my car. I don't want to kill my battery, so...
I know.
You know how it is. I've had to jump-start another car before.
You had to jump-start another car?
I mean, I didn't. I had roadside assistance, so they did it, but yeah. Anyways.
I thought there was going to be a story about you breaking in your own car.
I wish I had that kind of life. I had broken into my parents' house before, so... Because I locked myself out, and I kind of just, got in through my bedroom window. I just removed the window. You
removed the window?
I removed the screen, and I think my window was unlocked, luckily, so I just kind of slid it over and got it in. So that was easy. I would love to break something, though. I haven't broken anything yet. I've broken some... Maybe I've dropped, like, a little tiny piece of china that just broke on the edge, and that's it. That's all the breaking I've done in my life.
You had the chance to break the hearts of those 2 people that were making out in the parking lot. You could have been like, love is dead! dog gonna die?
And they're like, why not enjoy it before it happens? I'm like, oh, you're right. Why not enjoy life until that happens? Okay, fine. You guys are good. Bye. Is love dead? Do you love your boyfriend?
I do.
Oh. She's only going out with him for like a month? I'm just kidding, 9 months. You could have been pregnant.
Next topic.
Okay. So anything newsy you want to talk about?
Oh,
the newsies?
Okay, so there's a... Okay,
You looking at my, like, she's looking at my
I'm
car.
thinking...
She's looking at my
I'm
car
looking
window.
at the car. I'm looking at the car for news inspiration. That's what I do.
She's looking, like,
That's
through
what
my
I
window
do.
at a hair salon, looking for news. And
Where's
it's-
the hair salon?
Right here it says Salon Embellish, and it's closed, Kate. There's no
Oh.
news. There's just bottles in the window.
Well, that's nice. No, there was a plane crash up in the Hamptons. Hamptons
Of
plane
course.
crash
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
involved a 70-year-old man
Of
whose
course.
legacy
Okay.
is that he's built homes for stars like Martha Stewart.
Oh.
And also, in the plane crash that was killed was, I believe, his 22-year-old grandson. And
Is
in
this
the middle
the
of
Kennedys?
this... No,
Kennedys?
it's not the Kennedys.
Okay.
In the middle of this very sad story, there's gossip about the family drama. I believe it was NBC, where, if I'm recalling correctly, his daughter was estranged from him, and the reason was because this 70-year-old man who's building houses for celebrities bragged about sleeping with Martha Stewart.
Ew. Ew for her. Like, I feel bad for her. Is he ugly?
I don't know. I didn't look up pictures.
So Snoop Dogg, I'm so sorry for this news. Is Martha Stewart with Snoop Dogg?
I don't know. I thought they were pot buddies. I don't.
Oh, that'll bond people.
They'll always bond people.
Who's smoking out who?
Who's smoking out?
Is Martha the one buying and Snoop is just smoking her supply? She has a garden, quote unquote, in her closet.
Don't know.
Okay, just wondering. If anyone wants to email us about who it is, it's please send dickpics@gmail.com. What your theories are, if you want to comment on the SoundCloud. Cool. My news thing was that nothing really interesting except the North Korea summit was off. It got canceled. It's on again. Bingo is on again, everybody. Bingo is on again.
We really shouldn't be describing political
As bingo
seminars like they're on again, off again relationships.
Yeah.
Trump holding up a rose.
He's like,
he loves me bigly. He loves me not. It's fake news.
Yeah, he has a rose and he's just
he hugely loves me.
He tremendously loves me. Tremendously.
It's a 10. He loves me not. He's terrible. Fire him.
So, and also there's that E. coli with the romaine lettuce, of course. Can't buy romaine lettuce. Not that I do it anyway, even though I'm vegan. I prefer rocks. I'm really glad.
You prefer rocks?
Yeah, I eat rocks.
Do you live under a rock?
Yep, because I rock so hard. I have a guitar. I live under a rock. I can't believe I even know any news at all. That's crazy.
You have Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, I have Wi-Fi at home. I'm not paying for my cell phone still. I'm going to start paying for my cell phone. Because I might drive for Lyft. We'll see. I think, oh, sorry, back to the E. coli thing. I just want to say, it's not the lettuce's fault usually. Usually, when, is somebody trying to park here? No, all right. Usually when, I have my door ajar a little bit. So, usually when lettuce gets, poisoned with some tiny things that are microscopic, it's usually runoff from the industrial farm. So the feces or the whatever, the drugs that they're disease that's from the farm. It's usually running off into the fields. But maybe not in this instance. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I didn't look it up before. I looked this up years ago, not before the podcast, just to make sure I was still right. I don't know.
It doesn't count.
Okay, so it could be different now, but usually that's what it is, and that sucks. That makes it seem like it's the lettuce's fault, and they're just like, no. But anyways, I was going to go into something else, and I just forgot. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Do you have a celebrity dick you want to describe, and I'll try to guess it?
A celebrity dick?
Yeah, anyone named... Yeah, okay, you got one? All right.
A celebrity dick, okay. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
Woody Harrelson?
Yes.
Frick. That's great. Yours is good. Oh, that's so good. Mine is Living La Vida Loca.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah, that was the quickest celebrity dick segment ever. We are done with that. Like that took literally 30 seconds. We are so good, Kate. We're good. Wow. We are in cahoots now, so that's great. Well, what's the next thing? Anything personal you want to talk about? Like, let me ask you how you got started in comedy. Like, when did you want to do comedy at all? Ever?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I originally wanted to be more of a professional dancer / choreographer.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I...
Hip-hop?
No.
Anything?
No, more like tap dancing.
You know tap dancing? I need a teacher.
I do know tap dancing. I haven't done it in years.
You could teach me the simple things, and I could pay you, like in pennies.
In penny. I'm not taking pennies.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'll pay you in, I'll paint your nails. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I can probably just pay you.
Right. Right.
Right, April. Right. You should.
Mm-hmm.
What's your going rate if I'm learning the basics for like 6 weeks?
I don't know.
Will there be a recital?
No.
Can we do a recital?
I'm gonna do a recital in front of the other comics.
I could do it at Comedy Off Main Street, a little recital. Yeah.
Yes. Very little
cute.
recital. And
Very like 2-second
that's the
recital.
opener of you and your little recital, and Chris Zucker being.
He'd love it. He's all for it. Oh, he's all for it. I did my Shirley Temple show, and I was like, there might be tap dancers. And he's like, ooh, goody. Like, his voice changed. His voice changed. I'm like, Chris, what are you doing? He's smoking weed.
He prefers tap dancers to strippers.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
He really does. So,
like, he has to inform me there's no stripping in a comedy show that all
really?
women are in.
There's no pole, so.
I'm like, I assume that's the case? You're not running the candy store?
Oh, God. 50 Cent's not there. Candy shop. I was going to ask if, so, like, what made you want to become a choreographer? Was it Paula Abdul, Janet Jackson, the Teletubbies, Lion King, musical? Was it any of those? Because Lion King, the musical, is what, like, got me into choreography a little bit.
No,
Oh, Fred Astaire. I should say Fred Astaire. I'm sorry. Tap dancing. Duddy, April. Shirley Temple. What did you see and you're just like, yes, tap dancing choreography?
That I was good at it?
Were you watching Sesame Street? Oh, because
I was not watching Sesame Street.
Because there's that guy on there.
What?
There's a guy on Sesame Street in the 90s who would tap dance. Anyways.
Oh my gosh. Now I know what you're doing in your spare time, watching 90s Sesame Street.
Yeah, I don't care. That's great. I mean, I watched it as a kid. I haven't really watched it since.
Mm-hmm.
So did your mom force you to take lessons? She's like, you're going to learn something and be good at something.
She didn't say that. It was, they wanted me to have an activity, and the sad thing about dancing that I don't think many of the people in the dance community want to acknowledge is that there is an influence on how much money the parents have, because it's an expensive hobby. Especially if you're doing competitive dancing where you gotta go to all these competitions and they're a couple $100 for a day.
Oh my gosh.
My dad went into debt over making sure that I had dance lessons.
Oh my god, and look what
then
you've done with it.
Yeah, but then I stopped taking dance lessons as a teenager, and he got out of debt.
Oh my god, what a nice dad. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You could have been Britney Spears if tapped.
If I had the opportunities. No, I was once at a tap festival, LA Tap Festival, just simply called. And
What's Sinatra there? I don't know why I'm asking that. Anyways, go ahead.
No. It's the interesting thing is one of the founders of LA Tap Fest is trying to say they have the festival at a high paying range. You know what I mean? Like in the $500, $600.
I just said pain range. I'm like, ouch.
I'm lacking words. It's Sunday. It's hot. I'm lacking words.
Well, pain for like, in your pocket. I get it.
Pain. And I have to pay a few $100 to get in, and then one of the moms reveals in private that the reason that is so that the students that one of the founders actually wants there, which is basically black tap dance students who come from lower class poor neighborhoods where there is some criminal activity.
Oh.
So it's
You can open your door if you want.
right. Thank you.
Okay.
So it's people like me coming from out of state that gotta pay above $600 so that other students can get in for free via a scholarship.
Oh, jeez. They're using you guys.
I mean, that's not something that's disclosed.
You figured it out?
One of the parents
Oh.
told my mom, and I was in earshot.
Oh, and your 5-year-old ears, you're like, what does that mean?
No, I wasn't 5. I was a teenager.
You were a teen. Okay.
5.
I was wondering. So, it'd be funny though. You're like, what? That's the way the world works? Oh, shit. At 5, you're like, existentialism. Growing up, did you have an existentialist moment by the age of 7? Because I did.
No.
I remember, just laying on my couch. I was probably 8. I want to say maybe I was between 7 and 13, somewhere in there. That's a big range, I know, but I just remember laying on my couch and I'm like, oh my god, one day I'm gonna die. And then what's all this mean? I just remember thinking that.
Oh, is that? Oh gosh, it's hot, and I didn't realize that's what you were referring to.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Gosh, no.
We're not gonna make this podcast go very long.
When I was 8, I was going to church. There was a lot of focus about dying and going to heaven one time. So I guess my mind drifted about what happens to your body after you die. Mm. Granted, I don't think Google was that accessible.
You're way younger than me. So.
I mean,
so maybe I had the internet in '95, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure the internet did exist.
Hotbot search engine and Excite and Dogpile and whatever else.
Oh, what I wanted to say, I'm sure there wasn't a YouTube video about what happens to your body after you die.
No, but there were Spice Girls music videos online, and I watched those, and they're like pretty deep songs, and I was like, wow, are we all gonna die? That's when I was like, wow, they're deeper, slower songs. I'm like, wow, this makes me think about death. Okay.
Spice Girls made you think about
they're
death.
Slower. I had all their albums, they're slower songs. I was on all the fan sites, in '95. I was like, wow, it would take forever to download because it was dial-up, but like pictures or videos. But it was just like, oh my god, I get to watch things, on the homemade Angel Fire GeoCities sites.
Oh my gosh,
it's pretty cool. I talked to people in Australia. So. I liked Matchbox 20, and I'm always embarrassed by that. I don't know why I like them. Now my parents like them. I'm like, get the fuck out.
They like them so that you stop liking them.
Yeah, they're like, April, we got, like, a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, they're like, April, we got Matchbox 20 tickets. And I'm like, fuck, I don't like them anymore. Don't take me. And then one of my friends is like, April, this might be one of the last times you have a good time with your parents. I'm like, I never have a good time.
You never have a good time?
No, I do. I appreciate them, but I was like, Alanis Morissette opened, which was pretty cool. And I liked her when I was 13. Jagged Little Pill. Or Jagged Pill. Is it Jagged Little Pill? Whatever. So I was going to talk to you about
Signs.
Signs?
We passed by a gym. We passed by
yeah. I'm like, astrological signs?
No.
You're a Scorpio. So,
But
I know your birthday.
You never wish me a happy birthday.
Oh, I don't. I like knowing people's birthdays just so I can not wish a happy birthday on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
Everything I do is just on purpose.
Sounds like everybody.
I'm just everybody. So there's a sign in this area of Phoenix. Explain it. What cross streets is it?
7th Street and Glendale.
Okay, and
The northwest side. It's a small gym, and to advertise, they always throw shade at the Burger King across the street.
And Burger King don't give a fuck.
Well, Burger King, it doesn't have time to address them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's a franchise, I don't think. They never really mention Burger King by name, but you know they're throwing shade at Burger King. Like, they're pointing at them, like one sign, they're pointing at themselves, and...
There's an arrow on the sign.
Arrow on the sign where they
to the...
point at Burger King, and they're like, large fries, then they point at themselves, and they say, tighter thighs.
Oh, shit. That Burger King is losing business. So now the new
sign, I have no idea. I don't go in that Burger King.
Good. It's gonna get romaine lettuce, E. coli. Anyways.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And that's just the fries.
Yeah.
Gosh.
What does the sign say now? Something about being naughty?
It points at themselves and it says summer body, then points at the Burger King across the street and says eating naughty.
Which, you know, a lot of people, a lot of comics, after a show, if they did bad on their set, they will go punish themselves with Burger King. So, that sign doesn't really... It's a... Like Paul Goebel, probably? Oh, he's probably gonna... I love Paul Goebel, but I think he mentioned that he does that when I was on his podcast. He mentioned something about that. Like, that's... And I'm like, people do that? Like... I punish myself with, like, vegan cheesecake. Like, that is, like, my punch to myself. I'm like, And, you know, no stomach problems, really. Just a little bloatedness.
What a very unsexy punishment.
What a really, yeah, it's very healthy. What a very, you're never gonna die punishment. Like, is there a deeper track of your life that you want to talk about? Like, anything personal that's, like, no one knows about you? I don't know, like, a lot of things about you, but I think you're so cool. I think, remember the time I had you try food?
A mystery. I was trying food. You put a scarf around my eyes.
I did, at my place.
I was like, I don't know what's going on. Do you know what you're eating? A cheeseburger?
Burger King?
No! You're not eating a cheeseburger. This is vegan food.
I'm sorry it's not out yet. Basically, it's like a show where, like, people who aren't vegans try vegan food blindfolded in my apartment. And I have a whole film crew. And I think it's called, like, Surprise It's Vegan. And, yeah, I had fed it to you. Like, everybody who came in. Tom Osorio was there. My friend Jose. There's somebody else. I'm so sorry if you're listening. I just fed it to you, right? Like, put it in your mouth, like... And I think I was just like, I had to tap your cheeks. Just, I'm like, the plane is coming. Like, and what did you think? Was it terrible?
No.
It was delicious. It was from, Pomegranate Cafe. Go to Pomegranate Cafe. There's one in Phoenix and Awatuki, Chandler, Phoenix area. And you got to take food home, right?
I did.
Oh, so jealous. I'm craving that right now. Oh no, I wish they were open. So that's like the deep track of your life. Is there anything else that we should know about you?
I don't know. What does? Like, what do you want to know? You gotta ask me some questions.
Like, for example, I've seen people get struck by lightning in '93 on a Tucson mountain called Mount Lemon, and now I'm scared to death of that mountain, just that specific mountain, because there was screaming and like people people's legs were bloody, and I saw them. And the people who really got struck, they weren't running around screaming because they got struck. And my dad was so close to them, and he almost got struck. So like, that's something that's kind of cool, but like, I could have died maybe. And I hate that mountain, even though it's pretty.
I've never been to that mountain.
Don't go. I mean, go once, and then if someone dies of getting struck by lightning, they didn't die, but like if then you know not to go.
Oh my gosh, that's hard.
Oh, hey, I did break something one time. I did break a ceramic dish on my dog one time. I'm vegan now, but that sounds really violent, but I think I was like 7, and like I was trying to give like the extra corn in this like little tiny round ceramic dish. My dad's like, go outside and like give, just dump out the food or something that you don't want. And I'm like, cool. And so I went outside, and I think I was like, getting it out with a spoon. But I remember just barely tapped. I didn't like hit my dog, but like my Dalmatian, brown spotted Dalmatian, I think I just tapped his back, and the ceramic dish like broke in half. And I'm like, oh no. And like when you're 7, you're like, I'm gonna die. Because I was already into existentialism back then. I'm like, oh my God, this is the meaning of my life. My dad's gonna kill me, do you have childhood memories like that? Let's just do that.
Childhood memories.
That were like scary.
That were scary?
And you're like, oh no, my life is over.
I don't think I have. I mean, my childhood memories, some of them were me causing mischief at the expense of my parents because I was naive. Like, preschool, I believe. They're teaching my classmates and I about stranger danger.
Oh, yay.
Because the 90s is
full of guys
valuing children.
Full of guys just like flashing children after school.
I mean, like, don't go into strangers' cars.
Yeah.
If someone's trying to grab you, scream for help. And the reason I bring that up is because my dad and I were once at a Burger King, and Teletubbies was the big toy at the time. And I wanted a Lola doll because I was naive and stupid.
A Lola doll?
Lala.
Oh, Lala. Okay.
The Teletubby. Lala.
Oh, yeah. Lala.
Oh,
Lala.
I don't know why I was so into Lala. I'm starting to think that was a big regret.
You gotta embrace it.
My dad wasn't gonna get me the Lala toy because the toys are random. I was just like, Lala or else.
Oh my gosh.
And when he refused to cave, I started screaming about how he wasn't my father. Now, if you've seen my dad, he's got a tan and that I don't have.
That you can't possibly have.
Some people, mostly racist, are going to assume that he's not my father in the first place. So I'm screaming that he's not my dad, and he has to take me out of the store.
Oh my god.
Burger King, and drives me home, and he's so angry, and he's like, I never want to do anything special for her again.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then he left your life forever.
No. No, he was still in my life. Don't listen to her.
On my own podcast.
Send your complaints to
please send dickpics@gmail.com. I know my own email.
Subject matter, April, what are you doing?
I like that.
Dear April.
Dear April, you're
how
full of
dare
lies.
you suggest that someone's father left him just because of some stupid Lala toy?
I think it's because I would leave my child if that happened. Hence why I'm never having kids. So, yeah, I have a grandpa.
I scarred him.
I have a grandpa who's, like, super dark, and he doesn't look like he's my grandpa, but he's, like, black Irish or something. Like, he's got dark black hair like Elvis, and he slicks it back with, like, the Dapper Dan oil in a tube. When I was a kid, I found all his Dapper Dan oil. And he loves chapsticks. He always smelled like chapstick.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, he's just so tan. And he's actually related to the lead singer of Cake.
Lead singer of Kate?
Yeah, the lead singer of Cake. I think is a distant cousin to my mom, or in me, because he kind of looks like my grandpa, my papa, as a younger man. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so, like, I got called Mexican when I was younger, because I was so tan. But my mom can't tan. Like, your mom's kind of like you.
I can't tan.
What are you? Are you Irish?
I found out I'm also part German, a little bit of Arab.
Oh,
Arab?
I see it.
Arabic?
She's wearing a turban. Just kidding.
Oh my god! I knew that would give it away.
Oh, I knew it. She's not.
No, I was once making a little joke about being a germaphobe.
Germanophobe?
Germaphobe while helping my sister go to sleep. My dad jokingly says, "Oh yeah, she's a germaphobe. She doesn't want to go to Germany." And I was like, "Yeah, because of all those Nazis there. Not sneeze.
Not sneeze.
Not sneeze.
Don't sneeze."
Well, it took him a while, but that's a pun on Nazis. And of course, my mom's just like, "I'm offended."
She's offended by everything?
She's offended.
Is she like the typical mom, just offended by everything?
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
she's
not the movie mom. We're like, "Oh, you guys." Like, I hate when they make women do that. Anyways.
No, it's just that she thinks about her German ancestry, and she's like,
all the dead people.
"I'm offended by this joke. It's not funny." I love how my mom will sometimes laugh at my jokes, but also yell, "It's not funny."
Even though she's like, "Stop it! It's not funny." Yeah. Yeah. What's the thing? What's the deal with your sister? She can't ever go to sleep? Does she have, she got some insomnia going on?
No, not insomnia.
You said she's just a teen. You're like, "Oh, she's just a teen." I'm like, all right.
No, sometimes she just needs melatonin.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. No Ambien.
Oh, yeah, melatonin's good. Is she opposite of Rip Van Winkle? Where, like, the Rip Van Winkle, I think, is like when you fall asleep for, like, centuries. On Wishbone.
Yes!
On the show Wishbone, they talked about it.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say, is she the opposite of Roseanne?
Is she the opposite? Yeah. Or narcolepsy.
What is with everybody being so mad at women in comedy?
Mad at women in comedy? What's your take on that? Tell me.
Okay, Roseanne, tweet something racist.
That was That was in the news. I forgot.
Muslim Brotherhood plus Planet of the Apes equals VJ. I'm surprised they just connected that immediately to Valerie Jarrett.
Oh, because she didn't, like, actually tag her, did she?
No, it just says VJ.
It could be VJ, like MTV VJ. Like a video DJ, right?
Video jockey.
Whatever it is.
VJ is video jockey.
And then disc jockey is DJ. Oh, not DJ Tanner. Okay.
I don't know. But they immediately connected to Valerie Jarrett. She must have... I think she replied to somebody. And that's where... And then ABC cancels. And then later the week, Samantha Bee calls Ivanka Trump a feckless cunt. What's wrong with calling somebody feckless?
Feckless? How do you spell that?
Feckless.
Does that mean freckleless? What does that mean?
Oh, it just means you don't stick by your values.
Okay.
You have this. You don't have a spine.
Makes me wonder about myself. Okay. Anyways.
But no, they're very upset with Samantha Bee for calling her a cunt, and I guess they didn't hear the rest of the joke where she suggests that Ivanka wear something provocative and sexy to go to her dad and talk him out of
Oh my
separating
God.
families and children. It's like, oh, there's an incest part to the joke, and no one's gonna get upset about that. Okay.
Ugh. That's weird. Well, so there's
And
more
then
news.
I see a Yahoo News article where it says, like, Donald Trump Jr. also posed with his child, but he's worried about backlash too for some reason. I didn't read the article.
Pose with his child?
He posing for a photo with his child.
His, like, little son?
Yeah, and he's
Was he in his lap or something?
worried about and it said he was worried about backlash, and I'm thinking, oh, because probably Samantha Bee's gonna call him a cunt too.
He is a woman.
Like-
So. She's gonna just call him, like, a feckless Cheeto. That's it. Yeah, they're all, you know, I don't
He
know.
doesn't look like a Cheeto.
He does. He's orange. He's got some powder on.
Trump Jr.?
Oh, Trump Jr.? You mean the little kid?
Trump Jr. having a son. I'm talking about Trump Jr. having a son.
Oh, he's worried about that.
You're thinking of somebody else.
Am I thinking of Trump? Like the actual
Yes,
Trump?
you're
Oh, I'm
thinking
sorry. It's so hot. If I'm not paying attention, it's too hot.
Mm,
I'm very feckless right now. This heat is making me feckless.
no. You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means.
Well, it's good if I don't know. I mean, it's not good, but I'll learn.
Learn or else.
Were you born in Arizona?
Stranger danger.
Yeah, those
I
feckless
was
strangers.
born in Arizona.
Where at? What hospital?
St. Joseph's,
Oh, the fancier one?
I guess.
The
I
one
guess
that
it's
has a
fancy.
raffle all the time?
I don't pay attention to raffles. Come on.
Well, you were a baby, so you wouldn't have.
Was I being raffled as a baby and no one told me?
And you got that guy, you got the dad, and you're like, you're not my father. And he's like, shit, this shit is true. I gotta subdue her. Crap. Oh my God, it's all true, Kate.
No.
You're like, I look like him too much, right? You look like him.
You too much. You are too much.
What pets did you have as a kid?
I didn't have any pets.
Any gigapets?
No, none of those either.
Tamagotchi?
No.
Little Mermaids?
So anyway, back to women in comedy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I'm sorry, go ahead. I was like, what else can we talk about? We didn't really plan this podcast at all. Just so you know.
didn't.
We're winging it.
Right.
We got wings. We can fly. We're pterodactyls. Okay.
Mhm. But I love how Michelle Wolf is best friends with Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Is she? Are they now?
No.
Oh. Okay. I was like, that's a lie. Fake news. Fake news? Yeah. I need to watch her
Smoky
show.
eye.
I need to watch her show.
Smoky eye.
I love that line.
It's
Maybe it's
lies.
Maybelline. Maybe it's lies.
It's probably just lies.
Have you watched her new show on Netflix?
I have.
Is it good?
It's good.
Shoot, I need to watch it.
Mm-hmm. You won't want to get an Amazon Echo 3.
I won't? Oh, okay, great. Is it like spying on everybody?
No, it just wants you to feed it lunch meat.
Oh, I'm vegan. That's not happening. I was like, yeah, like, does it like explode if I go,
Yes,
sorry,
it explodes.
I'm vegan. It's like 3, 2, 1. And I'm like,
It explodes.
oh no.
It's fake. It's a fake commercial. It explodes.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I do have Amazon Echo like on the Amazon app, and that's fun. Or Alexa on the Amazon app. But you have to go into the app.
I will watch both good shows and bad shows. That's my thing. Like,
What's
I
a bad
watch-
show?
Oh, there's a show called Life Sentence on the CW. And it started off okay, but it's going downhill.
Is it about illiteracy?
No, Life Sentence is supposed to be about a 23-year-old whose cancer gets cured. Everybody thought it was incurable. They thought she was dying. As a result, she got married to a British man who is in finance.
Is he like 50 years older than her?
No, I don't even know how old he's supposed to be. I just know he looks as young as she does.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
they get married under the assumption that she is gonna die and he's gonna become a widow. And she's had this cancer since she was 15, and her doctor is like, no, your cancer is cured in the first episode.
Wow.
And the first episode,
That
she
was
goes
easy.
to her family, they celebrate, and her family falls apart. Her mom and dad are getting a divorce because it turns out the mom has a thing for her best friend, so it reveals that she's bisexual, the mother. And the
Wow.
father was unlikable at first. The father, first off, looks like Stephen Colbert's twin brother.
That's amazing. I love Stephen Colbert. Tell me more.
So you could put Stephen Colbert in replacement of the guy and still be like, yeah,
I'm watching the
that's
show.
in the sky.
I'm watching the show.
No, he's kind of a bit of a homophobe at first because he's just heartbroken that his wife is going to leave him because he still loves her, but they never really paid attention to their marriage ever since the girl got cancer at 15. So it's been 8 years of neglect in their marriage just to sacrifice their happiness just because of Cancer Girl. It's words.
What
It's
are your sources? Tell me your sources.
My sources.
There's sources for what you just said. Because I think I just listened to a Wikipedia page.
No,
Are a
this is
Wikipedia page,
just me
Kate.
I am an entertaining Wikipedia page if you're just going to talk to me about life sentence. Okay, I've seen...
Did you write their Wikipedia page?
I did not.
Okay, I thought you
I
did.
did not.
Like, what are your sources? Give me your bibliography at the end. You're like, Netflix. Watching
The
it.
girl also got a brother and a sister. The sister's married to a Latino man.
That's unheard of.
Right. The sister is gonna become a book writer for children, so a children's author. She's gotta get a book through a publisher. That's her arc. She needs to learn how to write. I know.
You're amazing. I just
Uh-huh.
love all this.
Mm-hmm.
You are
The brother.
so good.
The brother's life is falling apart. I'm sure this will be the relatable character.
Is this all from the first? Kate, is this all from the first episode?
I mean, yes.
This is all in the first episode, and it's as long as like 2 Wikipedia.
I haven't gotten to where the show goes downhill. The show. Okay, so
The controversy,
show.
the controversy section, the critics section is coming up on the Wikipedia.
show goes downhill once it introduces the husband's ex-fiance named Pippa. Because it turns...
Classic British people.
Pippa and this guy, they were going to get married, but Pippa is afraid to get married. She wants a career.
Was it Prince William? No. Was it? No, Prince William married Pippa's sister. Never mind. Go ahead.
No. So, again, Pippa's afraid to get married. She leaves him at the altar and never really says sorry. He's mad at her. So he goes
Classic
he
Pippa.
goes to Paris for their
Classic.
honeymoon.
Wait. Oh, he goes by himself.
He goes by himself. That's how he meets.
Might as well.
That's how he meets the protagonist, whose name's Stella. And
Got her groove back.
Stella and this guy is her husband. His name is West. Wes.
Is it Wes Anderson? It's good.
Wes. Stella and Wes are in this restaurant that he booked in advance for their honeymoon dinner. And Pippa shows up, and Pippa sees him with his rebound.
Not a basketball.
Yeah, it's... Would you think it was a basketball?
I don't know. If you've seen
April!
Castaway,
Let the Wikipedia entry talk.
if you've seen Castaway, you know a ball can be a person. Okay.
Wilson. It's
Yeah,
a volleyball.
Wilson. I know. Balls can be a person.
Balls can be attached to a person.
Attached to a person.
My gosh. Sometimes people don't.
What
Sometimes
episode?
people lack the balls.
A lot of times.
As I was saying, she sees them there, him with his rebound, the protagonist / dying cancer girl, and she leaves, but she's been trying to get back in his life as his friend because they were childhood friends. So, to her, it's hard for her to not be in his life anymore because they grew up together.
Oh.
And they went in finances
But she
together.
sees him on Facebook all the time.
Oh, there's no Facebook in this universe.
Okay.
There's no...
What year is it supposed to be?
It's present year.
Oh, weird universe.
Weird universe. Oh my gosh.
What episode are you describing? Is this episode 2?
No, like episode 5 or something.
My battery is dying soon. So where's
Well,
the part where it
20.
goes down? It sounds like you love this show. You love to hate it?
I love to hate it and I love to watch it. I'm just, oh, it's trash. It's
like a trash soap opera?
They have fights because they're supposed to be getting to know each other. But
It's like Trump and
but this ex
Kim Jong.
This ex shows up. She's trying to be back in his life as his friend, and he has resentment towards her. And the thing of it is, she feels guilty that she left him at the altar, and she's acting like she's still happy. She's still responsible for his happiness, and even though she's not. So then there's another character.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
a hot doctor that also gets introduced.
Is it George Clooney?
No, this is a next episode where everybody at this hospital is fawning over this doctor because the protagonist volunteers at the hospital.
Did you say fondling over him? Falling?
They're falling for him.
Okay.
They're falling for
It's George
him.
Clooney then. Okay.
It's not George
Okay.
Clooney. They're falling for this guy, but this guy is secretly in love with Stella. Again, Stella's married.
This is
And
a
then
soap opera.
West is upset with this doctor guy. He's like, stop looking at my wife that way. Like, this is the guy that married her because she's dying from cancer. He's like, stop looking at my wife that way. He tries to punch him, but he ends up punching a garbage can. Or a dumpster truck.
I just tried Googling the show you're describing, and I came up with Game of Thrones, but I don't know how. It's very...
You didn't spell life sentence right. You forgot.
Oh!
You forgot the explanation point.
I didn't spell it right because I didn't type it at all. So
Right.
I typed Game of Thrones.
Right.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, wow. This is like a modern day Game of Thrones in a way.
No.
No? Modern day General Hospital?
Did you say modern gay?
Modern gay General Hospital Day?
No.
Hospital.
They're supposed
Hospital.
to, okay, and then in
hey?
life sentence,
Pig
there's
Latin.
supposed to be like another girl who's got cancer. She needs to go through a treatment. She's a teenager, and also
Just take some pills.
Also, the protagonist's brother is like selling ADD drugs to horny mothers that want a divorce their husbands, and he gets arrested, has a week in prison, and then does probation. Tries to open a bar.
They're taking ADD pills to subtract their husbands? That's interesting.
No, they're not. No, they're taking ADD pills because their lives are stressed out and
They want to focus on the divorce.
Any divorce. Some of the husbands show up and
Go to divorce school and learn.
oh my god. This is what happens when you don't let the Wikipedia entry talk.
I know, so when I'm reading a Wikipedia entry page, a lot of times I'm distracted, and that's how it is. It's exactly how it is.
Why are we looking at this porn, April?
Anime
Why are
porn's
we-
the best! Anime porn all the way!
It's not anime porn. That's clearly Woody Harrelson.
Okay, he's not hot. Do you find him hot? I don't find Woody Harrelson attractive. Well, I'm glad you went over that. I'm going to check out that show. Anyone else, raise your hand. I can't see you, but just,
Oh my gosh.
participate. If you
There's
got to
still
the
a
end...
lot of details I haven't mentioned about life sentence. And I'm mentioning a lot of them out of order.
Oh, shit. Well, do you want to spoil it? I'll probably check out first episode at least.
Okay.
Is it also
I'll spoil the last
Is it also a
episode.
comic book?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll spoil the last episode. At the bar's opening by the brother and the husband. Stella confronts Dr. Grant, the hot doctor, because he
Hot dog.
made a speech to encourage more people to gosh, I'm forgetting the word, but it's where you donate some blood via like a scrubbing sample.
Oh, I've never done that before.
Or not, maybe it's like saliva or something.
Is it just called cleaning up after a murder?
No, you're supposed to scrub your mouth.
There's a guy walking into the cafe who looked at me. He's like, murder?
Well, yeah, because, of course, you look like it. You look like you're going to murder somebody.
Like somebody's in here. Where is my phone?
You lost it.
Oh, no. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Oh, no.
Please tell April how to find her phone at pleasesendddickpics@gmail.com.
Alexa, is the Amazon app open? Alexa. I'm glad you put a little tagline. Is there any... I was going to actually look up the show, like look up the people on the show.
You didn't look it up?
No, my phone is under my laptop.
You? Oh, no.
So, what shows do you have coming up?
I have Catalina's in a couple of weeks. It's a Sunday show.
And it's not the car. Is
Sunday,
there a car?
June 17th.
June 17th.
Oh, gosh, I was supposed to spoil that Life Sentence episode. Because it's kind of... So Dr. Grant, Stella kiss.
Okay.
And Wes sees him kiss. And he's heartbroken. But Stella's mad. She pushes him away. She's like, "Why'd you kiss me?
Your
wasn't
breath
supposed
stinks.
to do that."
Your breath stinks.
She doesn't tell him his breath stinks. She just gets mad at him because he violated her boundaries. And Wes drinks whiskey shots, and then he goes to somewhere that's abandoned outside the bar, and Pippa stupidly follows him, acting like she's responsible for his happiness. "What's wrong? What's wrong?" He's like, "Get away from me." He's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And then he kisses her. And it's not like the situation where Dr. Grant plants a kiss on Stella and Stella wasn't consenting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's... Thanks to Me Too, I'm now worried about watching kisses from actors and actresses playing roles on TV and wondering, like, oh, is that consensual? I don't think that was consensual.
I just look up the cast, and it's Pretty Little Liars you're describing.
Maybe.
With doctors.
Mm-hmm.
My friend was on the set of Pretty Little Liars, and she freaked out. Yeah. I mean, the picture of her with the umbrella, the April showers thing looks great. I like it. There's like a light under her umbrella for some reason.
You should watch the promo for the next episode where they're like, "Oh, watch the one more episode before the series finale," and it's them arguing about those two again. And I haven't even mentioned they're in couples counseling.
Jeez, you like people's lives. I like people's lives, but you are one step more than me. This has a 37% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, so
does.
Love to hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Love to hate it.
Mm-hmm.
6.5 on IMDb.
Mm-hmm. And now you're just going to Instagram Lucy Hale.
Oh, no. I mean, I wish I looked like her, but also I don't. So I'm glad for what I look like. Because I'd be typecast in every little lie ever. Well, this was a fun episode. Do you want to end on anything? Do you want to, end on a little fact about yourself?
Is that Woody Harrelson naked?
You try to, just gossip, Kate. I'm on to you. I am looking at, yes, Woody Harrelson naked. I'm not into it. I'm not into this. I'm looking at how unattractive he is. No, seriously, I don't like bald guys. So, wow.
Oh yeah, there's some
Weird Al
there's some bald guys in this scene.
Oh my gosh. Weird Al has a Childish Gambino parody called "This Is My Hair I Cut." Oh my god! And it's him being a barber. Oh my gosh, I gotta watch this. I'm excited.
I gotta watch it too.
Holy shit, we gotta watch it.
Yes,
I might just make
it. Nicole Arbor. Yay!
I might make it the song for this podcast. We'll see. If it's out and I can download it. Ooh, I hope so. I hope it's out.
Just gonna.
This is so cool.
This is the hair I cut.
This is the hair I cut. This is the hair I cut. Yeah, that's great. Oh, the cadences go with. Oh my god, so genius. Okay.
Yay.
Well, we're gonna let you guys go, and thanks for listening. And I hope you like a new show or hate it.
If you have a Woody Harrelson naked photo, just send it to April at pleasesenddicpics@gmail.com.
Oh, somebody put a unicorn at Catalina's. Look at that picture of a unicorn.
Oh.
Oh, what's going on? Somebody beat me. I have a unicorn comedy show if you're in Mesa on this Friday, 7 p.m. And it's cool because I get to pay comics to perform, and it's not my own money, so it's really great.
Am I on this eventually?
Yeah, I booked the first 3 months already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, someone might drop out. I might have somebody else host it next month. I may not be here in town, so I might have somebody else host it, and I can just pay them to do it. Anyways, cool. Well, thanks for listening to Please Send Dick Pics. Again, our email, as you've heard like 30 times during the podcast, is please send Gmail.
Please send dickpics@gmail.com.
Yes.
It's not even my email, and I've read.
And she loves it. She sends dick pics all the time.
I
so.
do. I send them with Woody Harrelson.
I do want to ask you, have you ever gotten a dick pic from your boyfriend or
No.
from anybody? Never?
No. Mm-mm.
She's a virgin. Okay, cool. Well, what's your email if you want to get something to? What's your phone number if you want to get some?
Phone number is pleasesenddicpics@gmail.com.
Cool. You are sly.
I
Okay.
am very sly.
Well, thank you for being on, and peace out, hair piece.
Bye.
Bye.
We just wanna party. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap.
Oh, so it's not a real Weird Al song. Oh, it's just a Hard Times article, which is like a fake news, parody news site.
Darn it.
Dang it.
I feel lied to.
Like our administration does to us every day.
This hurts more. This hurts more.
It does.